Buenos días amigos, yo me llamo Señor Velas y en esta lección vamos a aprender, practicar las palabras interrogativas en español. So we're going to be taking a look at some interrogative words in Spanish. That's a fancy way to say question words. And while the information here might be not totally complete, I think it'll get you a really good start on using these question words. And the reason I'm doing this is because my students right now are learning these words and how they can use them and what kind of questions we can ask and how to answer them and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do for you in this lesson is go through a bunch of different interrogative words, give you some possible questions you could ask with them. I'll even tell you how to answer them if you want. And then afterwards, I'll give you an activity where we can practice these question words. Also, before I get going here, the document you see on the screen is available to you as a link in the description of the video. So if you want to print this off or take notes on it or whatever, you're welcome to do that. So I'm going to start right over here where it says palabras interrogativas, which are the question words. I'm going to go ahead and go through the pronunciation of them really quick and tell you what they mean, and then show you some possible questions. So here we go. We have cuantos, cuantas, which mean how many. Cuánto, cuánta, how much. Cómo, how or what. Cuál, which or what. Cuál is, which or what. Cuándo is when. Por qué is why. And I put a little note there that por qué, like that, means because. Okay, what. Quién, who. Quién is, also is who. Dónde, where. And a dónde, which is to where. So those are the words that we're looking at today. And I put some questions over to the right there. So let's start at the top again up here where it says with cuantos again. So cuántos años tienes is how many years do you have, literally, or how old are you? And to answer the question, you could say tengo 10 años, for example. And then cuánto dinero necesitas? How much money do you need? And you could say necesito $5. I need $5. Going down. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Estoy bien. ¿Cómo es tu clase? In this question, ¿cómo es tu clase? Doesn't necessarily mean how is your class, but it more like what it means, what is your class like? So you could say, oh, mi clase es difícil, it's hard. ¿Cuál es tu clase favorita? Which is your favorite class? And then the other one is, mi clase favorita es la clase de español, claro. And then, ¿cuáles de los libros te gustan? Which of the books do you like? Cuál and cuáles can be tricky. I do want to note on here that the word cuál, both of the words, cuál and cuáles, cannot be followed by a noun. That just messed up everything, didn't it? So, like, if I want to say, what book do you like, for example, I would say, ¿qué libro te gusta? But if I want to say, like, which of the books do you like, then I could use cuáles like this, and put if the word of is right here. But cuál and cuáles, neither of them can be followed by a noun. ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? When is your birthday? Mi cumpleaños es el 10 de abril. ¿Cuándo vas a la escuela? When you go to school? Voy a la escuela a las 6 de la mañana. ¿Por qué te gusta la clase? So why do you like the class? Me gusta la clase porque es divertida. I like the class because it's fun. ¿Qué es what? So ¿qué es? What is it? Es un taco. It's a taco. ¿Qué materia te gusta? What subject do you like? Me gusta el inglés. I like English. Now, notice right here, ¿qué means what? And we do know that cuál means what. The reason I can't use cuál in this question is because materia is a noun, so you could not use cuál for that. ¿Quién is who? ¿Quién es tu mejor amigo? Who is your best friend? Mi mejor amigo es Denzel Washington. ¿Quiénes also means who, which is for plural. So, ¿quiénes son los estudiantes trabajadores? Who are the hardworking students? Los estudiantes trabajadores son Rafael y Donatello. ¿Dónde is where? ¿Dónde está mi carro? Where's my car? Oh, mi carro está en el estacionamiento. It's in the parking lot. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? Soy de California. I'm from California. And then lastly, ¿a dónde is? It means where, but literally it's to where. So, ¿a dónde vas? Where are you going? Voy a la clase. I'm going to class. So if you want to really quick, jot those down or maybe open this video up in another window because you're going to be using these in the activity that's coming up and you'll have to know them all. So I'm going to go down to the activity here so you can see what we're going to be doing. So what I want you to do, instructions are to fill in the blanks with the correct interrogative word. So what I did here for you is I gave you 10 questions. They're all missing an interrogative word like what, which, how, who, stuff like that. And over here I have the answers to all of the questions to kind of help you decide which interrogative word to use. So if you want to, pause the video and see if you can do this, and I'm going to start giving you the answers in about 5 seconds. Okay, so the first one, the answer is going to be K. Because I'm saying, what is it? It's a chupacabras. Número dos, says something about is the book, and it's in the library, so where is the book would be donde. Number three, something about is the teacher, and it says she is intelligent, so I'm saying what is she like? So for this one, I'm going to use the word como. Number four, something about you liking the fruit, and it's tasty. So I'm going to go with why, which is por qué. Número cinco, something about the books are interesting, and it says the history books are interesting. So I'm going to look at which of the books, and then it's going to be cuáles, because books is plural. Número seis, something about going your friend, and it says he or she is going to the cafeteria, so where, but this time I'm going to use to where, so it's going to be a dónde. Siete, something about is your teacher, and it's Mr. Uribe, so who is your teacher is going to be quién. Ocho, something about cats do you have at your house, and it says I have 30 cats, so how many is going to be cuántos. Número nueve, something about you having classes, and then it says I have classes in the morning, so we'll go with when, which is cuándo. Y diez, something about is your book, the English book or the math book. So I think I'm going to go with which is your book, and that would be cuál es tu libro. So there's some practice for you. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit. If you have questions or need any further information, feel free to leave a comment. And if you like the video, leave a like. Otherwise, have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.